Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's Texas facing the Louisville Cardinals.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Now let's take a look at the Longhorns' opening lineup. They've got Doherty. Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then it's Turner. And it's Ford in at the four-man position. Screened by Ellis. Now the pass to Turner. Got it. Good job in the low post.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freq does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freq with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete. I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
Here's Edwards. Here's Ford. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Here's Freq. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Texas with it. Out of bounds, Louisville takes possession. A platoon swap here for Texas. So it's Louisville now. They set the screen. This one for 3, and the shot is good. Freq's got 5.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Freq's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Here is Blair. Hudson with a screen on Price. Now Blair. And Rush kicks to Richmond. Warwick the pass to Rush. Richmond dishes to Warwick. Feeds it to Blair. Just 5 on the clock. The Longhorns need to get off a shot. Warwick, no luck. Now here's Freq. 5 points in the game. Rebounded by Hudson.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Warwick. Nails the 16-footer. .124 left here in the first half. The Louisville Cardinals have had a real strong run lately in college hoops, Clark. Even after changing conferences a few years back, they continue to shine.
You know, and nobody knew, Kevin, just how they would fare in the new and stronger conference, but it's been winning as usual for the Cardinals.
Freq in at center. Rozier's out there with Price. Then there's Harrell, and it's Hughes in at the small forward.
Well, it's been tough for Freq here in the first half. Not sure why he's been so slow out of the gate, but you can see he's not himself.
And guys, with the production he puts up, he's going to see a lot of different looks defensively, and it seems to be throwing him off just a bit. Hopefully, he'll be able to relax a bit and just let the game come to him.
And for Texas, we've got Ellis, and it's Blair in at the point.
And one thing that Louisville has is a very good track record of always remaining in the title picture. More often than not, they are considered to have as good a shot as any of winning the tournament. They are truly a college hoops powerhouse.
And for Louisville, Freq, he's in at center. Rozier's out there with Price. Then there's Harrell, and it's Hughes in at the 3, the small forward. Now Ellis, following the three-point attempt by Freq. Rush's shot is off. Freq with it. Good if it goes. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Texas leads by. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If we can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
On the court for the Longhorns, they've got Turner. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the 4.
Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
Longhorns shooting their first free throws of the evening. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And guys, over the years, Louisville has had a reputation of being a high-flying offense. You know they'll play at a high tempo and create a lot of chances. It's just what has worked for the program for so long.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively. And it's costly.
And the foul called on. And here's Blair. Davis sets a screen. And Blair kicks to Davis. It's Rush outside. Offensive rebound. And that one's good by Davis.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Freq in at power forward. Sanders is out there with Rozier. Then there's Harrell. And it's early in at the 5. Greg, you said a moment ago, Louisville, a team that can get up and down the floor with great ease on both ends. They like to be Clark the aggressor in every situation.
Well, Kevin, you're right. They've always been able to recruit tremendous talent. Not only skilled, but athletic players, too. And it's hard to think of a Louisville team that doesn't get up and down quickly.
Rozier, the dash to Freq to take the lead. And right on target. Good. And Louisville leads by 2.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
Davis has the open look. It's rebounded by Louisville.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. And now a 4-point Louisville lead.
They only made 35% of their shots in the first half. But they found the range here. Again, shooting percentage, a function of the kinds of shots you get. Much better shots, a better shooting percentage.
Out of bounds, Louisville takes possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
And Texas making a change here. Turner's checked in. And it's Freq missing.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Ford. That's tipped. Now the Cardinals moving it up. White, good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cardinals.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass. Big.
And the Longhorns making a change here. Hudson's checked in.
Get out in transition.
Texas trails by 6. 1:25 left here in the second half of the game. Shot to stop the run. It's deflected.
You know, you hear about the once-in-a-generation player, and Freq just might be that for his generation. Big men can be most impactful on the floor, and boy, does he change the game.
That is what's so great about Freq. Even when he isn't scoring, you can see his presence on the floor. That is what great big men do. You can see how special of a player this kid has a chance to become.
1:03 left in the second half of basketball. Got a piece of it. Here's Freq. Sanders passes to Rozier. And a wide open look for Freq. And another three for Louisville.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Kicks it to Hudson. He dishes it to Doherty. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Out of bounds. Longhorns ball as Texas keeps possession. Cardinals on D. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And Freq throws it down.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball, resulting in high-quality shots.
And here's Texas. Now Richmond, shot from 12. And it's Freq with the rebound. Tries it from 19. No good. So we see the Cardinals get the win here, even early on in this